Radio Aotearoa.
Keep it going. Turn it up. Feel the rhythm.
88.2, broadcasting in Pukekohe.
You're with Saturday Morning Sport with WesSA here on Radio Aotearoa.
Welcome back to Saturday Morning Sport with WesSA. Back on the air and back in the game. Sam, how you going?
Yeah, good, mate.
How's any score with the game?
No score yet. No, they've just had their hydration break, which has been an interesting addition to this tournament. But Spain have got the ball again, and they're looking like still dominating this match at the moment. But no score yet.
Just going back to tomorrow's games, and so we just had a wrap up around Kane and English squad, and then also tomorrow at 1 o'clock is the big game. My third team of this tournament, Argentina, taking on Switzerland. How do you think this will go?
Well, Argentina have had some big struggles in their last few games, and it's actually going to be quite an interesting matchup because Switzerland are a team that's always done pretty well in these tournaments over the last couple of decades. They're a very organised team. They're very similar to their German sort of mentality. They've got a few good young players who have shown some attacking brilliance in this World Cup. Argentina, they'll be needing a big effort. Their players will be quite emotionally and physically drained after those last couple of games where they've had to fight back late to win. That last match they had was quite spectacular. Their comeback against the side, they were down 2-0 and with only 10 minutes to go and managed to score 3 goals in the last 10 minutes. And there were a lot of tears from their players. I think they were tears of relief because I think they all thought that was probably the end of Lionel Messi's international career, but they managed to get the win. And they'll be looking to do the same against Switzerland, but I think this is going to be a pretty tough game for them.
Very good. Hey, Sam, I was just actually looking at some statistics around payment. Gosh, a lot of these players, they're paid very well to play soccer.
Highest paid, George.
I know. Well, look, I was actually looking at Cristiano Ronaldo. Gosh, he takes home around about $295 million a year. That's New Zealand $1 million. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, I mean, he earns more money than some of our Pacific neighbours' countries' GDPs, doesn't he?
I know. Yeah. In terms of New Zealand, though, I mean, have we actually had someone that's reached that level of experience and also salaries? I mean, I think the only one that I saw that did extremely well was Chris Wood. He's on around about £100,000 a week.
Yep. Yeah, well, Wood's definitely the main man for from New Zealand at the moment. I don't think Winton Rufer would have ever made that type of money. That sort of money wasn't really around back then, but I would still say that Rufer's probably, in terms of his playing ability and his achievements, he's still number one. He was scoring goals in European Championship finals. That's something we haven't seen before or since. So, Wood's the main man in terms of making money.
I know. I think if you actually look at it, though, in terms of Auckland Football Club and Wellington Phoenix, I mean, they're only around $55,000 to, say, $150,000 a year, which is still a lot for New Zealand. But will we ever actually get to paying that amount of money in a soccer game?
Here in New Zealand?
In New Zealand.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either. Yeah. I mean, it's all the big monies in Europe and in some of these emerging oil states, I guess you'd say.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that's the only reason Saudi Arabia can afford to pay that kind of money. And a lot of the payments that they're looking at is more for cultural benefits, like they're willing to pay that amount of money just to get more eyes on Saudi Arabia. But, yeah, I mean, I saw they were talking about with the new salary increase in the NRL, with the salary cap rising, that's going to put a lot of pressure on rugby because rugby in New Zealand really can't match that sort of payment at the moment. So, I mean, football, there might be young kids looking at, they're very good at football or rugby or league, and obviously it's a more of an unknown for a lot of our football guys because to get to those levels, you have to leave home pretty young. So it's hard. It's hard for Kiwis unless we sort of develop that sort of system here and maybe closer to home in Asia. But everyone wants to play in Europe.
Yeah, thanks, Seb. Are we just going to wrap it up? Last thoughts, last comments from you? We're just running a bit out of time.
Spain have just scored.
Oh!
So, Fabian Ruiz just scored for Spain, so they're ahead 1-0.
Yes, thank you very much, Sam. That's Saturday Morning Sport with WesSA.
You're with Saturday Morning Sport with WesSA here on Radio Aotearoa.
Radio Aotearoa, keeping it Kiwi.
Oh, spare me days, mate. There's no need for all that. We've got a decent track here now.
Keeping it Kiwi.
Radio Aotearoa.
Are you tired of banging?